I was at a church in Maryland, my favorite places, and they did the same thing you did during the break yesterday, Friday. Noise, noise. I was preaching about 3 times that day. I said, listen to me. I have to go speak to a lady. It take about 5 minutes or 10. During that time, I don't want anyone to speak to anyone else. Open your Bible, talk to God. You know how uncomfortable Christians are talking to God? We have to have noise. We're afraid to be quiet with God. And so I went off, talked to the lady, came back. When I came back, the church was quiet as... I was so deeply impressed. They were all in the Bibles. Of course, a new experience, perhaps for all of them. Every opportunity you get, fellowship with God through the Word. Look at the setting where you live. Everywhere you turn, you see grass. When was grass made? What day? You're taking too long. What day was grass made? The 3rd. Who says the 5th? You think of God. Aren't you glad grass isn't black? Or brown? You turn around, there's a bird. When were they made? On what day? 5. Think of God. The deer that hit your cars. When were they made? They say, think of God. You see a dead deer, what comes to mind? Sin. Think of God. You see the blue sky, as we saw this morning. You think of blue as the color of obedience to the Bible, Numbers 15, 32 to 41. We're under a blue sky, constant reminder, obey me, obey me, obey me. And it's reflected in every body of water. You see the clouds. Think of that cloud of witnesses in Hebrews 11. You're wearing shoes. Let's assume they're made of leather. When were cows made? That pew, there's wood. Let's call that thing wood. I'm not knocking on it, but it's wood. When was wood made, or when were trees made? Day 3. Is there someone sitting next to you? Yes. When were human beings made? Day 6. Discipline your mind to connect spiritually for everything you see. Then you begin to understand, pray without ceasing. Because your mind is always in touch with God. How many of you will say, Father, help me seriously to make time for your word every day? Can I see your right hand? Do you mean that?